I'm playing it very risky right now. Oh shit. I don't think you can hear it. My classes were canceled in person today, so I'm at home. And mid-lecture, I'm recording this. It's not really that crazy of a lecture. It's like integrating technology with business. Quite interesting, but I can go over it later. It's not gonna take that long. But I do want to get a few things done today. So I've been kind of multitasking, taking a couple notes, getting some shit ready. Um, yeah, I just wanted to show this room off. Today I missed yesterday's because I just kind of wanted to grind this other stuff. It's homework, not homework, but just like note taking, and then I worked on videos for once, and I'm uploading a lot now, decent amount. I did a lot within those 3-4 hours I took. Anyways, I have been playing this game. Don't get me wrong. I just haven't been recording because it's this slightly more process. It's kind of my issue with playing a game, recording it. It's like I can't enjoy it. I have to set up to the computer and then, if I wasn't recording the Legends ZA playthrough, I'd be done it by now, to be honest. But anyways, something opened and something is currently being built. I was very confused about this when I was a kid. When this first happened. I was like, the store's still open, so what's opening? I mean, with this helmet, we don't really notice that shop that much, but it's a pretty cool shop. Gloves opened. So the day is still off. Like, that's today. Eh. But I'll have it fixed by tonight. I should have came earlier. The night's party was Nancy JKK. Come back here. I thought I was gonna go on Saturdays. No, wait. I definitely do want to go there Saturday night. Which is technically the next episode. Very weird system. There's a few things I'd like to set in motion. As you may have noticed, I didn't point it out. But our house is not fully expanded, but the exterior is fully expanded. And it honestly kind of looks like Luigi's mansion. It's kind of nice. But I already have a mansion on my old account. So I kind of want something a little different for this town. I think this will look cool. The only problem is it's kind of expensive. But I'm done. Oh, I have to pay him by hand? Okay, one second. Trying to be a little less liquid. I haven't been grinding like at all. You know, I thought this course wasn't going to be that interesting, but it does look pretty interesting. Although I'm happy classes were kind of canceled in a sense, I don't learn online, as you can tell. I mean, I'm literally recording this while I'm in class. I can't do online. I don't know if it's just room or I don't know. I much prefer being in a classroom. Not only just for like the educational aspect, the social aspect as well. I met some pretty cool people through classes. You can't really do that on here. That is first week, so I haven't necessarily made any friends either. And 3 of the main classes, for some reason, put on the same day for me. That's today, and I couldn't even go in person, so that's one less week I have trying to make friends. So still got about 11 more, so or 12. I don't know. I was getting confused about that. Oh yeah, Anka gave me the share, by the way. If you're wondering. Ooh. Some green trackers over there as well. I think these fit. Not fit. I'll buy the entire stock later. Any cool helmets? Look for that king helmet. Bro, I picked up God of War the other day and it gives me a Spartan helmet. Gonna be beating that eventually. Don't know when. Nothing too crazy. Oh wait, this is still technically the 15th. But my 3DS, it was the 16th. Does the shop refresh? It does. It does. We have the hot tub, we don't have to buy that again. But you know, as proof for the fact that I've been playing every day since the last part. Oh. Bro, I was texting her like a heartfelt like, oh thank you so much, I'll see you next week. Because I didn't want to turn the mic on and then accidentally, I don't know, some kind of echoing. Because 2 things are using the mic right now. Everything's working here though, okay. I'll see you next week, so. 3 of these fortunes. There's fortune inside. You'll soon be visited by a mustachioed man. I hope not. I'm assuming that's just Mario's stash, though. Or it could be Wario's or Luigi's. I doubt they do be Waluigi's. In both life and in love, there's always another castle. Has to be something with Princess Peach. Okay, 2 Mario things. Interesting, interesting. So the fortunate side, there's no shortcuts in life except for when there are. This could be a Mario one, the shortcuts no game. Not sure about that 3rd one. Let's see. Sometimes a flower just... Okay, so another Mario, it's Fire Flower has to be. A lot of Mario things. It's another Mario thing, I swear. He who looks from below sees a great deal. I mean, like, he looks up at Bowser. I guess. I guess. And both life and love. Oh, what? Duplicate. I mean, technically not the same day. 3 days apart. I mean. What is 12? A doll. Okay, I get that. I get that. The princess is in another castle. Just make sure the Zoom meeting's over. I was so nervous. I was like testing everything to make sure I'm like could not be heard on the other end. Imagine it could be heard in this. Oh, block floor. I think it's Mario. I was double checking. I had to make sure that no one could hear me. Awkward as hell. As hell. What's number 26? Actually, this one was the one I'm gonna know about. There's a winner. So another Mario item. Did we go say 6 for 6 on Mario items? No way. Yeah, that was the Firefly one. It all depends on this he who sees from below blows or something. I forgot what it said. Did we go 5 for 5? I mean, we went 5 for 6 at least. We go 6 for 6. Number 55. It is not Mario. I believe that is another dog ornament, so we have one to match our Dalmatian. Or don't we have back at the house? I mean, can I store it? You can. I'm just gonna keep the fortune. You know what I'm saying? Just bring it home. We already know what it is. I really need 2 Toad hats? Maybe. Not now. It's just weird that it has tits. Sorry. No. Man, imagine I said that live on lecture. The shit would have been fucked. Kids see time. That's not half bad. Man, my room still looks so disorganized. Tent wall? Okay, that's not the tent I was thinking. I was thinking like the yellow tent we had at the beginning. I honestly wouldn't mind the brick wall from the museum or this wall over here. I hope I can get it somewhere. Because they're quite nice. Let's sell the red warm-up pants. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll sell these as well. I don't really need them. I haven't slackened on the snowman though, I'll be honest. I made 1. So, yeah. As you can tell, it is snowing. I fished for about like 10 minutes. So I was gonna wait until the lecture was over. Then I guess I just got impatient or something, I don't know. Just kind of felt the urge to just start recording. So we paid for the house expansion. We went to the town. I mean, there's nothing much to really do today. Fishing tourney's on Saturday. Which I am a little busy tomorrow, so I might actually just keep the time like this until after Saturday. Maybe I make these 2 days in advance, I don't know. This is the mayor, right? Yeah. I think this is her recommending something. Nonetheless. Illuminated arc. Actually, yeah, a couple people recommended a few things. Someone recommended a yield sign, I think it was ongoing. Oh, and Butch recommended a modern bridge. Which is kind of nice. So let's get back in this chair. Yeah, the Animal Crossing update came out today. Oh man, I just remembered. Townsville to myself. Don't we have to? I guess. Why can't we do it in town though? Like, is she allergic to town? Is she scared she'll like run into her brother or something? Why is there an owl on the board? I could've swore I checked it. Oh yeah, I found some. My town is so messy. It'll get there. Motherfuckers ruining the ceremony with this horn. We did it. Well, shut up. Shut up. Not gonna save, but it's tradition. What did I miss? You're expecting an average amount of snow. That's when it's snow. Oh. That's funny. I don't know when I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I should set the time a little ahead too, because I do tend to get out pretty late. Anyways, our Luigi Mansion house will look like a completely different thing tomorrow. Pretty excited. I was considering the castle, but then I had a different idea for it. It's not. The game glitch. Oh, she got me excited there for a second, but no way. No way. I'm just casually walking. Yeah, the stringfish is huge as well. I guess I'll do a little fishing on screen. Because I do kind of want to get another coelacanth so we can have one for the collection and one in the museum. Other than that, I think I've repeat the 15th like 3 times now. The 14th technically. No. Okay, so technically we never had 15th. I didn't do anything yesterday, so this is the 16th video. But it's the 15th. Mildly confusing. Apologies. Yeah, I think I'll just keep it kind of concise today. That was a coelacanth. That shit, no, that was massive. This is just a sea bass. How did I not hit A on time? What? I hit A. Oh, I had my button so close to the select button. How? How? I... Anyways, yeah, from now on they're gonna be pretty short. I mean, I think I did a lot of that big stuff. One thing I do have to do is just one day when I'm off. That is nice. Some just not even... it's fishing case. That could be, it's not. It could be. I do have to go to the island so I can win a windsuit. Windsuit? Wetsuit. Cause I haven't done anything. In here, there are a few, I think they're just called like sea creatures. You can only catch in the winter. Which obviously I'd like to get them now before I have to wait another year. Or do you have to wait a year for like the jingle furniture and shit, so might as well get these out of the way now. I mean, by the time we get to the end of the series, it's gonna be like, you know, like the finishing touches to the island. Everything will be here, you know? The final villagers. Probably have like proper tiling. That galaxy shit is temporary. Like I liked it at first, but it seems like something you'd use in like very specific spots. I gotta change that. That looks like a 6. That looks like a 6. That motherfucker looks like a 6. Can you? Damn it. I don't need a tuna. I need a coelacanth. Now speaking of snow, it snowed like crazy today. Like actual fuck shit. It's so bad that I couldn't even go to school. As I said, I had to stay in today. And I had to do online classes, which, you know, fuck online. Online classes are easier, definitely, but I remember in high school, I was this one class. I was literally like playing Destiny 2 during the entire class, because like, I don't know, maybe it's just like my attention span or something, but I cannot do an online like virtual learning kind of thing. Because it's just, I don't know, it's not as engaging. I don't know, I can't learn through that medium. I have to be in person, you know, because in person there's kind of restrictions, you know, you can't be on your phone, or you're not surrounded by like a system that can play thousands of games. But the urge to record something like today, you know, it's just you, your work material, the teacher, the students, and the course. You get shit done. Although usually when I go to class, I don't take notes. Not because I'm smart or anything, but I can't take notes in the moment. But I do go to lectures for the pure reason of, without fail, every exam, while I'm doing it, I'll always remember like something that the teacher said or something we talked about in the class. Especially with my law exam. Like, I didn't take no notes. I went there, sat down. We had a textbook that you could bring in every day because I had the physical copy, but I was like, I'm okay. But I sat there every day. Sometimes I did other homework, but I was always listening to what she was saying. And it really helped. She was a great teacher. She gave great notes. And the test kind of reflected what she was teaching, so like that part was kind of easy. But they weren't all like just like, you know, copy and paste or nothing. But concepts and ideas that she was talking about came up again, and you know, it wasn't that bad. Did pretty good. Yeah. That year, that was like, I mean, technically it was last year, but only a couple months ago. That semester was quite interesting for me. Now I have a harder one. And on top of that, I have to try to do as much as I can to look appealing for employers. Trying to get hired this year. And I mean, like, I have a part-time job. I love the job. Like, the people there. Even the loud ones, you know, but can't stay there forever, you know. Got student loans to pay, dreams, and you know, just life to fund. And I'd be kind of useless if I went to school and then just like, unless all else fails and I have to like do this, fail, fine. I do not look down upon people who work in retail because, I mean, why would you? You know? Not everyone's given the same opportunities. But like, if I was given all the opportunities that I have and then I just kind of fumble everything, that's on me. I shouldn't be there in that sense because I've been given so much. But yeah, I think I'm done. Like, the coelacanth is something I can hunt for year round. And it starts to snow, I just come down here. And you know, worst case, you know, I never get another coelacanth. I can always just donate the one I have in the house. You know, it's just not that big of a deal. What is a big of a deal is that first one that I missed was clearly the coelacanth. The game threw me a bone and I fumbled it like crazy. Just kind of like, oh my god. I cannot tell you how many women I fumbled. I'm not saying I'm some kind of heartbreaker or nothing, or like I attract someone, but like, there was only one time before this girl was about to move, she was like, I was telling her about this other girl I was pursuing. Before she left, she was like, you know, I actually kind of had a little crush on you. Like, you know, you never really saw me. I was like, then I'm pretty sure at the end of high school, there was a girl who kind of liked me, but then I think that was more of a self-sabotage kind of thing. And I pursued a different girl, and I made a big mistake. I embarrassed myself a lot, but I guess you learn. I hope she wasn't hurt. Definitely hurt me for a bit. You know, it's hard to move on when you just keep playing that one embarrassing, in my case, like 10 embarrassing thing. Not even. Everyone has their embarrassing moments. I'm not special, but You know, it took me a while to kind of cope with them. It's really been different when every 10 seconds I'm not thinking about like how much of an embarrassment I kind of am. It changes confidence. Confidence is really key in life. If you have confidence, you can do a lot of things. But yeah, it's been a struggle for a couple of years. But I've been getting a little better now, thankfully, you know. I kind of need confidence. I'm going to be applying to jobs. I have to make other people confident that I'm competent. Confident, competent, confident, competent, confident, competent. Say that a million times fast. Competent, competent. No, I don't think I'm going to get this guy. I think I'm going to give up. That was definitely a coelacanth. Also, I gotta make sure. I might keep the tuna. I doubt it's longer than an oarfish, but if it is, you know, we gotta get gold. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna beat even an oarfish. Like, even if like a tuna is bigger than an oarfish, I don't think anyone's beating either of them. Like these motherfuckers asked me to grab a cherry that's like at a tree like 10 feet away from them, not even sometimes. Like, and then Goldie was like, hey, can you catch me a stringfish? Hey pal, you just rolling from stupid. I'm kidding. I love Goldie, but like, I just. It was funny. I didn't even know what I forgot what a stringfish was, and I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll catch you a stringfish." I mean, now I have 3 of them, which is a little crazy. But I think I'll keep a spare. Not in case someone asks for it. I'm not giving anyone that swing. I don't know. I don't know. Still have to catch a stringfish in New Horizons, but I don't want to focus on a bunch of different things. You know, I want to do one thing, get it done, then move on to the next. New Horizons got an update today, which is nice, but I mean, I'm so underdeveloped in that game that it's like I can't even use any of that shit. Like, I might as well wait until I get like the DLC and everything and, you know, have fun in that game. Even though I don't particularly enjoy it that much. I don't know, just... It's kind of like the principles of Banjo-Kazooie use of less is more. This game has much less customization, but it has so much more in just like playing, you know? Like, if you put in more work in New Horizons, you'll definitely see a lot more. You know, you can make your islands look crazy. But I mean, if you're just trying to play a video game, New Leaf all the way. It's limited. There's a lot to do in this game. And I don't know. I just never really clicked with New Horizons. But I do like Animal Crossing, so I like it a little. Okay, I've seen the same fish over and over again. We'll come back a different day. Or maybe just fish off screen a different day. Not gonna fish today. What's the timer at? Well, 37 minutes. I'll think about what we should add next. But yeah. there'll be some major changes by tomorrow. Or I don't know what I'm gonna record next. Try for tomorrow. But is it gonna be tomorrow? Probably not. You guys hear the new J. Cole song? Fire! I'm excited for that album. Apparently there's a reason why he released the album on February the 6th. He's referenced it a lot. Which, if that's the reason why he's been delaying it, I don't even mind it. I mean, delaying is kind of a strong word. He never announced it. He's not Rocky. What do you know? I'm not actually dumb in believing that he'll be releasing, because he's been releasing singles. Although he did that last time. But I'm fairly confident that this is the one. He's releasing it. Or am I being dumb? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been as crazy about music lately. Before, when I was studying, I always just listened to music on repeat. Not the same music. Although I did listen to Wylard a lot last year. But nowadays I just kind of listen to not really podcasts, but like moist critical videos. It is technically just a podcast. There's like very minimal visual like aspects of the video. You can look if you want, but you don't really have to. He's just, if he had a podcast, which I think he does, I'd listen. But like those videos are podcasts for me sometimes. But I still listen to music. Very unconventional tastes. Not what I'm listening to, it's just kind of the matching of things. You know, a lot of rap. Then a little bit of bossa pop. I don't even like pop that much. But bossa pop? Although I don't really listen to Beebly Bobbly. I don't know her actual name. I don't even listen to Livy. But it is kind of a weird choice. I don't know why. It's just a very calming kind of music. I used to listen to before I started listening to like, I guess it's also actual music, but like, you know, music by like famous artists. Listen to a lot of Nintendo music. Still remember one time in elementary school I was listening to it while we were doing something on the laptops. Then one guy unplugged the headphone jack and Jolly Roger Bay was just blasting the classroom. Decently embarrassing moment. That music calmed me though, it was nice. I don't tend to have as much, I didn't tend to have as many, like, you know, anxiety filled moments as a kid, but things would get a little bit sad, you know. If I ever was sad, just turn on the song. Eventually it kind of lost its weight, you know, it's not so weight, it's effectiveness. And then one day I remembered listening to this one song that was so depressing, but so beautifully made and sung. And I was like, you know, I remember this song, I'm gonna go back to it. And then eventually I checked out the artist. And I was like, you know what, why not give her a shot? And then after listening to her EP, I literally just listened to that for like a year on and off. And then one of her albums came out, and I was like, damn, okay. and then I was kind of hooked. The song was let you break my heart again. That shit is so depressing. But I love that song so much. My favorite of hers now is probably her first one, Everything I Know About Love, but I didn't even listen to it until I listened to all of her other albums. It's the only album of hers I own. I think I'll keep it that way. I still gotta get other artists. Like I have a Tyler album, Kendrick, MF Doom. I don't have an Anderson Paak album or an Andre 3K, which are some of my favorites. So I gotta get some of those. There's a couple of record stores next to my school, so I usually go there. But I don't really want to buy them now because I have 4 records in my room that are nice. They look nice, but they can't do anything, you know? And I am moving, so it's like, why get a bunch of shit to just move it eventually? I'm really waiting on like buying things for the room until I move, which I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, technically. All I want is a big desk. Like this tiny desk I have is okay. But like I can barely do like any homework on this. Like it's terrible. Maybe that's why I don't pay attention here. I'm hoping to get like an L-shaped desk. I measured out the dimensions of like just wall and window so that I can get a desk that fits like perfectly just along the wall. I'll show you. I don't know, but I've seen some options. Although I gotta look for more. I gotta make sure I buy a stable desk. Like the desk I have right now, I think was like 150 or something from IKEA. It's a strong desk. You know, I've slammed it a couple of times. I've had this since the beginning of high school, I think. So it's been a good 7 years. You know, it's a good desk. If I didn't have 2 monitors on it, and you know the switch, and you know the keyboard, and there's so much stuff on it. And it's not like, I mean, I guess I could remove the statue of Banjo Kazooie I have on it, but I don't know. It doesn't work with what I want now. I've seen some pretty big desks for like $100, but I'm worried because these desks are going to be supporting very expensive stuff. Like if these monitors were to fall down, that's a lot of money. The PC I'd probably have on the floor, but I don't even know if that's a good idea. I've seen one with like a little slot for the PC, but even then, if the desk breaks, the PC falls, and that's even more money. I have to preserve this thing so well right now. It's it has an internet motherboard. No, it has a Wi-Fi motherboard, but it doesn't work anymore. So I have to use Ethernet. I asked for Ethernet in my room. That's the only thing I asked for was Ethernet. So I hope there's Ethernet, because if there's no Ethernet in that room, I legitimately can't do anything in the room. So I'm hoping. I haven't asked him in a while, so I hope there's Ethernet in that room. I'd be really fucked otherwise. Like the Ethernet in this room is so scuffed. I have 2. Like it's like I'm surprised the internet's even this decent. It is so long run. I had to make a hole in the wall. Well, it was technically already there, but I had to make it much bigger to connect from the Wi-Fi to my room. And the wire is still, I mean, I was able to kind of push it to the walls, but it's so long run. So I hope if if I can just easily connect it, that'd be nice. Very nice. But I don't know. I haven't really checked the cables. There is like a little slot in the wall. I hope that's Ethernet. Anyways, moving on from that. I forgot what I was talking about. I really went on a tangent there. I went from like music to kid to room. Yeah. I also need a new bed. I don't mind the size of the new room, but with this big ass bed I have, I couldn't walk in that room if that bed was in there. So I have to get a new bed. Honestly, like with a new bed, that room is actually quite spacious. I can do a lot in there. But I mean, this bed, I love it. You know, it's very comfortable. But even in this room, like if I had a shorter bed, I'd have so much more walking room. But everything is just so tight. Ugh. But yeah. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. My voice has been cracking so much. Like I'm getting embarrassed about like I want my voice to just be at a stable, just in a stable condition. I guess I'm kind of suffering from my past. I always raise my voice because I have the worst resting bitch face. Like it honestly looks like I'm depressed all the time. You know, sometimes, but it is bad. So I always raise my voice so that people don't think I'm. I feel like I'm more approachable when my voice is higher, but it also makes me a little, a little. You don't generally want to have a high voice, you know. But I mean, if I talk low, I get all raspy, and my voice tends to crack a lot. I don't even know why. It's like puberty hasn't went through or nothing. All right, I'm done. Good night.